A dazzling facility located here in the heart of Atlanta, Georgia. Welcome inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Today, it's an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Washington Commanders and the Atlanta Falcons. Matt Gay now ready to get this one started. And we're underway in Atlanta. Here's Jamal Agnew on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Penix gonna throw straight away. Gets this one to Tyler Algier. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Penix working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. This one goes for 3 yards. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
On first down, here's Penix. DJ Chark there for the catch. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. 16 yards on the play. And the Falcons will have a first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
New set of downs for him from the 46. On first down, here's Penix. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it's good for an Atlanta first down. Penix is going to throw again. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. And again, it's Penix. Chased out to his right. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. And they find him after just a yard. It's 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd down, it's Penix. The Mets got it. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or can they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Mustang 19. Lions.
Daniel's going to throw to get us started. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass.
I love that. No, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Come on. Hey, pass the 60, pass the 60. 19 tight.
Here's Daniels. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest. This contest, and I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip the cap. They played that ball better than he could.
Yards to go.
Ready.
All right, 0-2 to start the game, and I'm guessing, partner, we're probably going to see a third pass now here.
70 Ranger.
Daniels throwing on third. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Has it at the 37. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
First and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he drives that puck backward on a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. Staying with Robinson. And that was an incredible effort just to make it back to the line. No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. On the shotgun, Penix. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up. But that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
So with the Falcons set to punt on 4th, on comes Bradley Pinion. And this will be his first effort of the contest. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10. First carry now for Austin Eckler. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now.
Out of the gun, Daniels. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know they're going to keep giving him looks, keep calling pass plays. You cannot survive a game without a completion, but the results so far, yeah, they've been a little bit rough.
Ready, check.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Tracking 60. Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. This is hauled in by Samuel. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You know, they called that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he gets it forward, is still about a yard out of that. Tackled by Ruth Ororo.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. First give of the game here to Raheem Mostert. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. It's an early advantage for the Falcons. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They've got 3rd and 8.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Mustang 19. Cowboy 80.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. You never want to overlook those Mike backers when you're throwing short blocks. So often it's those guys and not the corners or the safeties that are going to be the ones in there breaking those up.
Yeah, and so often these linebackers of today, these middle linebackers, are just oversized safeties. They can really run and play the ball as he just did.
And that kick a little too well struck. He drives it into the end zone for a touchback. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's brought down after a short gain.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 22-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Here's Robinson up the middle. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Penix here from the gun. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And forget the interception, he makes this a pick-6 touchdown. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick, knowing short fields, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes, and if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick-6. On the return, here's Ray McCloud. Things going well so far. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Fresh off the pick, here's Penix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you're going to be more interceptions. This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. To the air with Penix. That one complete to Pitts. And they take him down right along the 30. A gain of 27 yards there. And the Falcons will have a first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
It's Penix yet again. And he'll try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even in early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Samuel now to return it. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. They get 22 on that one. And the Commanders will have a first.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Daniels from the pistol. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10.
Cougar 19. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Panther 11. Panther 11. 79 Broncos.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Got to figure out this 3rd down here.
Buffalo 18. Viking 18.
Throwing now, Daniels. And he's in trouble and gets brought down again. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. So they bring Trustway back out there for another punt. One of the league's best return men, Jamal Agnew, back deep. He has it at the 22. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's Robinson, start to drive. All the way, that's an Atlanta touchdown! The Falcons take a 13-point lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Samuel now to return it. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. And they finally bring him down after a huge run back into their territory.
I just love to see that. I love to see the momentum created out of a great special teams play. And look at the fist bumps. Look at the little pats on the butt. Look at the little more juice this offense has now. Set up with great field position.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
18 Cardinals. Dragon 60.
Daniels. Throwing the out route complete. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Let's go now.
They've got a man in motion. It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. The Commanders with some work to do, trailing in this game. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
From the 23. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
That's now the 3rd time that he's been hauled down in this game, and that one was a biggie. Something's got to get figured out. Either the protection's got to be shored up, or the QB's got to get rid of the ball. You cannot take those kind of negative sacks.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. To throw, Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Matt Gay on to line up this field goal. He'll try to connect on a 50-yarder. Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And that's going to keep the difference at 14 points.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Penix working from the gun. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They gain 14 on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Penix now on 1st down. Completed over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Falcons will have a first.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
From the gun, it's Robinson. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go now.
From the 29. Short pass brought in. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Commanders with an extra DB out there to defend this 3rd down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Penix now to throw. Gets this one to London. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Set. 60 Eagles.
Working inside the red zone. Buys time, rolling right. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons get more points to end a lopsided 1st half. Michael Penix Jr. the touchdown.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains, the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. And he just put on a show.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons stretch their lead to 21.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. Samuel now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Daniels now. He puts everything behind this one. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Now is Terry McLaurin on the target. So that brings up 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Looking to throw. He finds Aguilar. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. One last play before the break.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Panther Street, Panther Street, hurt. Panther Street, Panther Street. Check, bomb tag.
Throwing here just before halftime. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Samuel now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Come on. Hey, County Lions.
Now Daniels to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
19 Charger.
Out of the gun, Daniels. He's going deep this time. That's caught at the 25. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Things looking totally different after that last play. It's first and 10 inside the opposing 30.
60 Maverick. Mustang 19. Steady.
Daniels back to throw. He's got it at the 5. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. To throw again, it's Daniels. On the move, headed right. And he goes down. The Falcons got to him. And the pressure drives them backwards.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. It's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
to the loss. It's 2nd and goal from the 5.
Here we go, here we go. 60.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Rolling left, buying some time. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Gain now to handle the kickoff. McLeod now returning it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Starting the half with Robinson. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Here's a counter give to Robinson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, Penix. Short pass cut by his tight end. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his 1st one. Brought down before the return gets far.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Daniels setting up the play action. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
They're going to toss it to Eckler. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Firing quickly out of line, Daniels. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Hey, check that. Street.
Here's a give inside to Mostert. And he will be stopped now, but a lot to like about that effort.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
70 Timberwolves. Check, hurt, steady.
Now Daniels off the play action. Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turn. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Come on. Hit. 19, Tiger, 19.
Another try following the sack. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a third down. This is the end of the third quarter. It's Commanders football, and they need to get to work here. They're trailing late. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long.
60 Eagles.
Here's Daniels. Throwing deep to the left side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Terry McLaurin. And now they're staring at fourth and long.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on third downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
Well, best of luck here. It's fourth and a considerable distance.
Warriors 70. Cougar 19. Ready.
Desperation time here. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, says you got to go for it. You're in four-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
First and 10, around to Robinson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked up by Frankie Louvu.
Kate, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10. Finds Aguilar. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. There's so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Throwing now, Daniels. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Clark Phillips with the pick. And the Falcons will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Robinson on the inside give. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Penix now. To the right side and reeled in by London. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commander's territory.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
That one's caught by Mooney. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
Falcons. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Shotgun snap again to Robinson. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
On second down, Robinson. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Third down, it's Penix. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, fourth down coming up.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophical, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And the lead stays frozen at 14.
While they're still in great shape to win this game, Kate, don't tell the kicker that. You know he's bummed with every miss. But with that miss, still 2 touchdown game, and one more stop here can very much end things.
Hey, ready? 19, Tiger, 19.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Escapes the pocket. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Daniels from the pistol. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Come on. Hey. 19, 18.
Daniels throwing on third. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. It's caught by McLaurin. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. The penalty erases an exciting turnover, makes it first and 10.
Ready? Tap the 60, tap the 60. 60 Bellcat, 60 Bellcat. Wyatt. Mustang 19. 19 tight. 19 tight.
From the red zone now. Forced out to his right. And he's tackled for a short gain. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Commanders, 14 points back.
At the 6-yard line.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
To throw, Daniels. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. The Commanders in the hurry up. They're hustling for the line.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Deputy Ryan. Let's go.
That one's out and cut on the right side. And he's not going to get in. Another stand defensively. And they've made it 4th and goal. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Let's go now. Block 40. Stand.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Gay to add the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Commanders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Commanders 21.
We're down inside the final 90 seconds as they line up for the all-important onside kick. And the Falcons cover up the kick. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Ooh, can't get it back on the onside kick. Can still get a final chance with a quick 3-and-out, though, albeit not with a lot of time for them left to work with.
Yeah, Kate, unless they can force a miracle turnover, and we've seen that before, a 3-and-out is really the only avenue remaining. Defense, go buckle it up.
1st and 10 from the 41. They're going to pass it here. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he is going to have the Falcons 1st down. And Brock, that should clinch them this victory.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Here's a give to Robinson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. Falcons nearing a victory as he drops to a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Falcons defend their building and take the win at home. And this is exactly how they wanted to go into that bye week, partner, with a victory and some positives to build on in that nice extra time off. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say goodbye from Atlanta.